Hey everybody, we're the Jersey Comic Con. In this episode, we are doing the Easter eggs for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Episode 6, One World, One People. Stay tuned.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Easter egg breakdown of the finale of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, One World, One People. And we're going to get right into these Easter eggs, Rob. So first up, Sam Wilson's brand new Captain America suit is shown right at the beginning of the episode. It's awesome in all its glory. And it's almost right out of the comics with some slight alterations. They actually kind of ease the logo on the chest, the stars and the stripes, to make it a little bit more visible in the show, which I liked a lot. Instead of just red gloves in the comics, he has these red kind of wrist gauntlets, which adds extra protection, which I absolutely love. And obviously he's gotten, these upgrades that we talked about in the last episode, Rob, with kind of like this Iron Man / Black Panther tech inside, Red Wings back, which I'm sure Bucky hates. But he has all these little tech upgrades, and it's right out of the Captain America, all new Captain America comic.
And as you guys saw, his first opponent in his new suit was Batroc. Well, his first major one, right? And we saw Batroc in the earlier episodes of this series. And just like in the comics, in all new Captain America issue number 1, Sam's first opponent is Batroc. So direct homage to that, and it's great how some things just align up in comic books and the MCU.
Love it. And next up, guys, is Sharon Carter. So
we were right.
We were right the whole time. You heard it here first. So we were right about Sharon Carter. She is the power broker. And we were also actually right about her intentions with the power broker.
Yeah.
Her kind of interaction with Carly before the shooting started was very much based on what we thought. Carly basically says, you're doing this because you were hurt by a nation that you want revenge on. And you want to get back at, and we also know Revenge is also her show from before.
Yeah.
Captain America, Winter Soldier. But also we get confirmation that Batroc was also working for her. Batroc shows up in kind of this, three-way duel. You could put the meme of the Spider-Men pointing at each other or something. But we get all these kind of confirmed locales, especially right in that center of that scene of Sharon being the power broker. We still don't know her full intentions, but we do know they're coming, hopefully in the next season.
And it's great that the MCU is taking an existing character and further developing them within the MCU. Another cool thing that we saw Sharon Carter do in this episode, she used the same technology that the Black Widow used in Captain America Winter Soldier, the face-changing magic technique. And she came and she took off her face and showed us up to Bucky. So another cool little Easter egg that relates right back to the masters of spies herself, Black Widow.
And that was awesome. And this one is one of my favorites because I've been waiting for this the whole show. So John Walker shows up to fight Carly. We knew that was going to happen, right? He wasn't going to let Lamar's death just lie down and be nothing. And we get him doing still a lot of the shield blocking that Steve used to protect himself. A lot of that, face frontal stuff we see in First Avenger. His still gun holster is there. And obviously later on we get the actual U.S. agent suit, which just like Falcon's new Captain America suit, that U.S. agent suit is right out of the comics with the red, white, and black with the black star, right out of West Coast Avengers 44, which is fantastic.
Like Chris was just saying how he was using his fighting style, that just shows the different fighting styles between John Walker and Sam Wilson. Sam Wilson used his shield just like Steve Rogers, very defensively to push, to shove, to block. John Walker, on the other hand, was more aggressive. He used it to try to smash and cut down his opponents. So it's cool to see in the final episode the two fighting styles highlight the difference in their personality.
Yep, and going with that too, Sam has a lot of Steve in him, right? Mm-hmm. We, even just energy-wise and personality-wise, that scene where him and Carly are fighting, and Carly's just like, fight me, and he's like, I'm not going to fight you, right? He's not a bad person. He's a good person. Carly gets him on the ground, and she's like, just stay down, and he's like, no, he's defiant, like, which to me was very much like Steve, saying I could do this all day, where he gets up again and again and again, which I thought was a great kind of parallel between the two friends in different genres of the world in the MCU right now.
Sam's personality is so much like Steve Rogers. The battle between Sam and Carly is very iconic and similar to Steve and Bucky in the fight of Captain America Winter Soldier, where they have to stop each other, but their kind-heartedness is still trying to look out for their best interest.
So we fast forward a little bit. We get to the part where all the Flag Smashers are arrested, minus Carly, and Bucky and John Walker get them arrested using their app against them. And they're in the transport vehicle about to be taken away, and it blows up. And we look kind of in this, seedy parking lot, of course, across the street. And who's there but Zemo's butler, Oznik, who hits the trigger as we get a lovely scene with Zemo, Rob.
Exactly. Zemo is at the Raft, which is that high security prison that they've mentioned before. We finally see him at there, and he's still feeling in that Machiavellian spirit. He's still reading those books that he was reading back in episode 2, and he's talking about them with Bucky. So it's good to see that he's still in the correct mindset for our evil Zemo.
And I really think we're going to see him in the future, which I really hope is going to happen. So now we get to the last Easter egg of the episode in the last credit scene, where we see Sharon Carter go back to the U.S. government to get restored. She gets her position restored back into, whatever agency's left that isn't S.H.I.E.L.D. And she, kind of puts on that teary-eyed, like, girl next door look of she's so grateful and happy and she's been waiting for this day. When, unknowingly she's like, I'm the power broker.
I'm the bad guy.
And, Sam and Bucky are still unknowing that she is the power broker. But she gets called Agent Carter by the senators there, which is obviously a callback to her Aunt Peggy Carter, who got that name in the first Captain America, the first Avenger movie, as well as had her own show, Agent Carter, for 3 seasons. Mm-hmm. So that was a cool callback right there.
So as she's leaving the Senate hearing, she's making a call to one of her contacts, and it's very clear that she's planning to use her position in the government to continue her evil deeds that she's been playing out throughout all of season 1. So instead of super soldier serums, she's going to use government prototype weapons. So be on the lookout for Sharon Carter. And guys, that is our Easter egg video. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know down in the comments below if we missed any of the Easter eggs in this episode.
And guys, thanks so much for watching. Give us a thumbs up, really helps the channel out a lot. If you're new, subscribe, turn on those notifications. You don't want to miss any of the Easter eggs we do in the future. We have Invincible next week, hint, hint, wink, wink. And as always, make sure you check out other videos on the channel. And I am Chris. That is Rob. We're the Jersey Comic Crew, and we will see you next time.